Well, I am now joined by Asla and Togay Bayram. They're here to talk about the Voices of Resilience, the Silent Screams exhibition. So first of all, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
And this is all kind of really interesting. Before we get into the exhibition itself, talk about the program that you're offering here from start to finish. What exactly does that include?
Okay, thank you, Jordan. Thank you so
course.
much. You look gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. You do too.
Thank you. Our program is starting with the exhibition, and then we'll continue with a Ramadan iftar dinner, and then the last part will be documentary, Metamorphosis documentary screening.
Okay, so this is a whole, the food, the documentary, the exhibition.
Yeah,
I mean, this is a full program here.
It's a full program.
So then tell us, Togay, about the exhibition. It's of silent screams. Why is it so important?
Sure. The exhibition is a very powerful traveling exhibition. It has been traveling over 20 cities across the United States so far, and more than 40 cities all over the world. So there are like 400 plus 450 objects. They can be simple objects, we can say, if you look first. But there is all story behind every single object.
Right.
Yeah. If you give me a moment, I would like to give an example of one of the items that will be brought here in this event. So there was a family in Turkey. The father has been fired from his job by the state of emergency law. And then he was prisoned at the same time.
Right.
I don't want to get a sad mode myself and you, but this is what it is.
Right.
So the daughter was trying to visit his father in the prison, and on the way they get an accident, unfortunately, and then she passed away with her sister and grandma.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and then they got a pair of shoes, pink shoes. One of them lost in the accident, so the other one will be brought here. So, I mean, the objects are simple, but the story is behind.
Right, so powerful.
Very powerful, very meaningful for the human rights.
Right.
So this event especially, like most of the objects will be brought here, is connected to women because we are having, International Women's Day. So we will be exhibited the objects related to women, most of the objects. For now, I can say all these events will be in the resilience of the woman in justice.
Right. And then what about the documentary Metamorphosis? What is that about?
Exactly. Documentary. Yeah, before moving to documentary, we also have a iftar dinner. Ramadan is a month of compassion and patience and resilience. Reflection. So on the same table, while we are breaking our fast, we are not only sharing food, we are also making friendship, building connection, building bridges among the people, no matter which background you have. So this is a really important, unique and moment for all of us. So we are also welcoming you on our Ramadan dinner.
Thank you.
After Ramadan dinner, we have this Metamorphosis documentary.
Okay.
This documentary is about women again who are affected after 2016 state of emergency in Turkey. These women were doctor, teacher, professor, journalist, judge, but after only at one night, they lost their job, their career, their basic human rights, their freedom, and unfortunately some of them, their family. So this documentary is not on the suffering part of this woman. This documentary shows us it is coming from the metamorphosis world,
Yes.
It is a transformation.
Right.
How this woman rebuilt their life and despite facing this injustice. So this is a great documentary. Also, director of the documentary will be with us, Aslıhan Kaş. Yeah, also she may share her experiences with us. And documentary will be screening on Amazon Prime and Apple TV soon.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's really good news. Also, I want to share one story from the documentary. There's a judge, Ayşegül. She and her husband was a judge, and unfortunately, at one night they lost their job, and they prisoned. After a long prison time, their son just visiting them on the prison, and unfortunately, he thought they passed away. Their parents are passed away, and Ayşegül she's living in another country, and she has only one dream now. She wants to turn back her country and be a fair judgment for the process of who is causing this one.
Right.
That's about the documentary.
Well, how can we get more information? Is there a website?
Atlantic Institute has a social media. Please follow us on the social media and turn on your notification.
Yes.
Last but not least, also we are waiting all of you on this event. But if you want to get for upcoming events, Atlantic Institute has Ramadan dinner on March 11th at 7 p.m. On Istanbul Cultural Center Community Building. So we want to see you all also here at our Ramadan dinner as well.
Well, thank you so much. An important work and message you're putting out there. I really appreciate your time today.
Yeah,
And we'll be right back.